They're picking up speed. They're off and trotting from the inside. Mr. Bewitching coming on second now. In the middle of the track is C.R. Arsenal going off stride there with OK Sailor. Around that turn they go, and Mr. Bewitching's on a short lead. Off stride in that turn is Mr. Bewitching. Coming on now to get that lead is C.R. Arsenal, also going off stride around that turn. El Saltine Cabaldo. The whole field has been impeded, and now going off stride there is C.R. Arsenal. But they go by that first quarter of a mile. Back trotting along the inside is Mr. Bewitching. Coming on second out from the outside. Dropping in second there is Noble Sir. In the third along the rail is Nuclear Armstrong. They go under the finish wire the first time. Mr. Bewitching's got it in a length and a half, with Gamby Surprise now in second by 3.5 lengths. That's Nuclear Arsenal trotting in third. Up to be fourth is El Saltine Cabaldo. Racing in fifth along the inside is OK Sailor, and once again he goes off stride as they go by the half in 1:02.1. Down the backside they go on the outside. It's Mr. Bewitching down along the inside. That's Gamby Surprise. Mr. Bewitching now reclaims that lead by a length and a half. In second is Gamby Surprise. Racing wide down the backside is Nuclear Arsenal. Coming on third along the inside, that's El Santine Cabaldo. Head for that final quarter of a mile. Mr. Bewitching trotting out there by one. In second along the inside is Gamby Surprise. Out and going third on the outside now. Here comes El Santine Cabaldo. In the fourth is Nuclear Arsenal. They turn for home. On the short lead is Mr. Bewitching. Right alongside second is El Santine Cabaldo. An eighth of a mile to trot. Mr. Bewitching now a length and a half. El Cabin Cataldo on the outside. Coming on strongly now is Nuclear Arsenal. Mr. Bewitching in front.
Fields on the turn. They're off. Fine start with 6 horses driving out down along the inside. Go Intentionally on the outside, Crowning Victory with Cloddy Donder, and into that first turn they go. The early leader is Go Intentionally up on the outside to be second as they go to the quarter-mile pole. And tucking in there is Crowning Victory. Cloddy Donder is third. Off stride round the turn was Jano Rock. They head down to the quarter with Cloddy Donder moving up on the outside to get the lead. Racing along the rail second to the 3/8 pole goes Go Intentionally in third position past the stands the first time. Crowning Victory racing in fourth after 3/8 of a mile is Fox Valley Pharaoh. In fifth to the half-mile pole, Crown George with Lady Winner, and trailing after a miscue, Jano Rock. Cloddy Donder leads a length. Go Intentionally racing second by 2. In third position now is Crowning Victory, the half-mile in 1 minute and 4/5. It's Cloddy Donder holding firm a length. Go Intentionally is second. Up on the outside to be third. Crown George along the rail trotting fourth to the 3/4 mile pole is Crowning Victory. On the outside coming on fifth, Lady Winner. Cloddy Donder stays out there a length and a half on the outside, gaining ground. Second is Crown George, the 3/4, 1:31 and 4. It's Cloddy Donder, the leader. Go Intentionally down along the inside, racing second. On the outside, it's Crown George in the lane. Cloddy Donder, the leader. Go Intentionally racing second. It's Cloddy Donder, the leader. Go Intentionally's closing on the inside for the lead. That's Go Intentionally along the inside, getting up. Fields on the turn.
Yellow. 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 Is anyone there?
They're off. That's Widow sent for the early lead. Fast Eddie came away well along the rail. Monique flashing into that first turn. Fast Eddie RL takes the lead, driving into second. Goes Widow sent. Monique flashes third, a gap to fourth. Finds Ideal Kyle. They swing round the turn, go over to the quarter-mile mark on the front end. The leader is Fast Eddie with Monique Flash second, Widow sent third, make it first out fourth. Racing in fifth position as they pass the stands the first time, West Point Dan. They go in for the 3/8. The leader is Fast Eddie racing second, Widow sent. Monique Flash is third, racing in fourth to the half mile. First out, Ideal Kyle out there fifth. West Point Sam 6 coming on 7th, Slam and Victory trailing the field. Magic White. Into the half mile they go, keeping that lead is Fast Eddie. Widow sent is second up on the outside. The Monique Flash to be third, followed in fourth by First Out. Fast Eddie 3/4 of a length alongside is Monique Flash, racing in third along the rail. Widow sent on the outside fourth. That's First Out coming on fifth. Ideal Kyle, final 3/8 of a mile. Fast Eddie keeps that lead a half length. On the outside, Monique Flash is still second, looking for room there. Is Widow sent from far back. Coming on is Ideal Kyle. They're in the stretch, fanning across the track. On the inside, Fast Eddie's under pressure. Monique Flash takes the lead. Here comes Ideal Kyle closing ground. Along the inside, moving through is Widow sent. They're 3 to a drive. That's Ideal Kyle on the inside. Monique Flash, Monique Flash. Fields on the turn. It's Precious Egyptian out fast with She'll Be Envious for the early lead. Driving up 3 wide as they look for position. Royal Strike. That's Royal Strike on the outside, gaining command. Precious Egyptian is second in third. She'll Be Envious racing fourth to the quarter-mile pole. Punky's Oil. S. Gringo is fifth in sixth. She'll Be Abby. They go down to the quarter-mile. The leader is Royal Strike by 2. The quarter, 29 4/5 racing in second. Precious Egyptian in third. She'll Be Envious up on the outside. She'll Be Abby to be fourth, racing along the rail. Punky's Oil. And She'll Be Envious drives from third. Into the half-mile, Royal Strike leads a length up on the outside. She'll Be Envious along the rail. That's Precious Egyptian in fourth to the half-mile juncture. Goes Punky's Oil. She'll Be Abby out there fifth. S. Gringo is sixth. I'm a Booger coming on seventh. SS Betsy is eighth, the trailing horse. As they go to the 3/4 mile mark is Jam F Lady. Final 3/8 of a mile, holding firm is Royal Strike a length. Down along the inside, Precious Egyptian second ahead, and the outside third. She'll Be Envious along the rail fourth. Punky's Oil 3/4 on the board. 132 4. They turn for home. The leader by a length is Royal Strike. Here comes Precious Egyptian on the outside. Now it's Precious Egyptian on the outside gaining the lead. Royal Strike racing second, coming on to be third. I'm a Booger. It's Precious Egyptian drawing away. They're off. Fine start with 5 horses driving out down along the inside. TJN Action came away, getting off second. On the outside, Sailor Boy. They swing round that first turn, go over to the quarter-mile mark on the front end. The leader by 3 lengths is the Sailor Boy, racing in second. TJN Action dropping in third. Lace Mantilla on the outside fourth as they head down to the quarter-mile pole. Goes Oakmont. Into the quarter-mile, Sailor Boy shows the way by 3 lengths. Racing in second position on the inside, that's TJN Action. On the outside, Oakmont moves up. Racing into fourth now by the stands the first time comes Magic Moose. Racing in fifth to the half-mile pole on the wood, that's Noble Cinderella. On the outside sixth, and going backwards is King's Hope. They go past the half-mile mark in 1 1/5. On the front end, showing the way to the 3/4 is Sailor Boy. Racing in second, TJN Action. Trotting in third, Lace Mantilla up on the outside. Magic Moose to be fourth. It's the Sailor Boy holding firm by 3 lengths. TJN Action is second, racing in third round the turn to the corner. Lace Mantilla on the outside, racing in fourth as they turn for home. That's Dragon's Pride. In the stretch, Sailor Boy keeps that lead by 3 lengths. Racing in second in the lane is TJN Action. Down along the rail third, Lace Mantilla. It's the Sailor Boy moving out to 5-length lead. Racing second, TJN Action, but it's Sailor Boy. Turn. They're off. That's Fast Change on the outside, tangency along the rail between horses, Ivory Gate. They're 3 across as they drive over to the 8th. The leader is Tangency. Moving along the inside, second now is Holiday Mountain looking to drop in. Fast Change. Ivory Gate racing in fourth. Down along the inside, Indigo Blue Chip fifth. They move in for the quarter-mile. Tangency leads the quarter. 28 seconds. It's Tangency on top by 2. Holiday Mountain is second, racing in third. Fast Change on the outside. Cotton Sock moves up fourth. Indigo Blue Chip is fifth, racing sixth. Ivory Gate in seventh. That's Magic Destiny. Movie Escort racing eighth and trailing the field. As they go to the half-mile pole is Forward Thrust. The half-mile 58 2. Tangency stays there 1.5 lengths. Holiday Mountain second and neck. Cotton Sock continues to gain ground third. Fast Change is fourth. Indigo Blue Chip fifth. That's Magic Destiny out there sixth. They're double-decked into the 3/4. Tangency a length. Cotton Sock comes on second. Racing in third, Holiday Mountain, the 3/4, 128. They turn for home with Tangency, the leader, a half length. Cotton Sock out there second. Holiday Mountain towards the rail third. They're in the lane. Tangency's under a drive on the outside. Cotton Sock takes the lead. That's Cotton Sock drawing out by 2 lengths, racing second, Tangency, but it's Cotton Sock.
Hold on here, we don't finish.
They're off. Along the inside for the early lead. Off stride there, being impeded, was Make Haste Dancer. They drive into that first turn, moving out to get the early lead by 3 lengths is Crystallize. Racing in second as they swing round the turn to the quarter-mile mark. Now off stride in that turn was Beat the Bet. They go down to the quarter on the front end. Crystallize leads by 2 lengths. Up on the outside to be second as they go to the 3/8 marker comes Miss Shauna, racing in third position on the rail. That's Marshmallow Dream on the outside. Woodness is fourth. Moving up to be fifth now is Tammy's First Dance. Down along the rail 6, Never Miss. They move in for the half mile on the front end, staying out there by 2 lengths. Crystallize. Racing in second position after a half mile is Marshmallow Dream on the outside. Third comes Miss Shanna, racing in fourth as Woodness in fifth. To the upper turn goes Tammy's First Dance, racing in sixth position. That's Lady at Work, moving 3 wide on the backside with the rush into the turn is Need for a Change. They go to the turn on the front end, staying out there. Crystallized by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second is Miss Shanna on the outside. Need for a Change comes on third. Racing in fourth position, but dropping back round the turn was Marshmallow Dream. They're in the lane. On the front end, showing the way on the inside is Crystallize. On the outside, the challenger is Miss Shanna, racing in third position in the stretch. Now getting the lead in the lane is Need for a Change. Miss Shanna racing second. It's Need for a Change. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Shannon Asset, winging up on the outside between horses into the turn. Comes Odontos Bravura. Getting away there was Dusky Dream and Charge Plate. They go over to the quarter mile. The leader by 2 open lengths now is Odontos Bravura. Charge Plate quickly up on the outside. Now it's Charge Plate to take the lead. They go off the quarter, 28 4/5 Charge Plate leads. Up on the outside, Dusky Dream challenging second. Racing in third to the 3/8 pole goes Odontos Bravura. On the front end, getting that lead by a length, it's Dusky Dream. Charge Plate is second. Racing in third to the half-mile mark, Odontos Bravura up on the outside to be fourth. That's Grand Return, racing in fifth after a half mile on the outside of horses. Lyric in sixth position to the 3/4 mile mark. Shannon Asset. And now it's Charge Plate that takes the lead. Dusky Dream is second. Racing up to be third. That's Grand Return. The leader is Charge Plate. Grand Return is second. Dusky Dream drops back third. Racing in fourth to the 3/4 mile pole goes Overt Action. Charge Plate leads a length and a quarter down along the inside. Second, Dusky Dream in third as they turn for home. Grand Return, they're in the lane. It's Charge Plate, the leader. On the outside, racing in second position through the stretch, comes Dusky Dream along the rail. Odontos Bravura. It's Charge Plate, the leader, with Dusky Dream, but it's Charge Plate. They're off. Down along the inside for the early lead is FN Ann's Bird. Between horses, Monique Miss, Country Hanover, and Woodmont Barber as they battle for the early. Down along the inside there is Monique Miss on the outside. The challenger second. To the quarter-mile juncture is Woodmont Barber on the outside. Country Hanover third. FM Ann's Bird is fourth. Sanundarak is fifth. Off the quarter, 28 seconds. On the front end, the leader by a length and a half is Monique Miss. Racing in second as they go to the 3/8 pole now comes Woodmont Barbara, racing in third position by the stands the first time. That's Country Hanover on the outside, moving up to be fourth to the half mile is FM Ann's Bird. Racing in fifth position round the turn on the outside of horses, Lovin' Rainbow. Sanundarak down along the inside is sixth. Moving up seventh as they go to the 3/4 mile pole now is Night Strike. Into the 3/4 on the outside, FM Ann's Bird is challenging Monique Miss for the lead, racing third to the 3/4 mile pole. Lovin' Rainbow racing in fourth as they swing round the turn on the rail comes Woodmont Barbara. They go to the 3/4 mile pole. Now it's Lovin' Rainbow on the outside, moving up to get a short lead. Off stride there momentarily on the turn was Monique Miss. In the stretch under pressure is Lovin' Rainbow. On the outside, closing ground second as they move through the stretch is Night Strike. It's Night Strike on the outside, Lovin' Rainbow on the inside. Jesus Christ. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Ace Out. Driving along the rail is Lockport Ideal as they look for position into that first turn. On the front end now getting the lead is Ace Out. Racing in second as they go over to the 1/4 mile juncture on the outside of horses comes Bubby Barron. They drive down to the 1/4 mile mark. That's Bubby Barron on the outside taking the lead. Racing in second is Ace Out. In third to the 3/8 marker goes Lockport Ideal, and driving from second was Bubby Barron, and it's Bubby Barron that gets the lead. Racing in second to the 3/8 pole goes Bubby Barron. In third, Lockport Ideal. On the outside, Lake Kilzerick is now fourth. Racing in fifth to the half mile, Bourbon Street Katie on the outside sixth. Mr. Lucky, they go by the half mile, 59 2/5. Over to the 3/4, Bubby Barron leads a length. Racing up to be second is Lake Kilzerick. In third, off stride there and impeded was the field. Down on the racetrack was number 4, Bubby Barron. They go to the 3/4. On the front end, Ace Out leads a half length alongside Lake Kilzerick. Down along the rail, Lockport Ideal, Mr. Lucky out there fourth. They go off the 3/4 mile pole, 129 2 on a short lead as they turn for home is Ace Out. Lake Kilzerick between horses is second. Racing on the outside third. In the stretch is Mr. Lucky. That's Mr. Lucky on the outside gaining the lead. Lockport Ideal comes through along the rail. Mr. Lucky and Lockport Ideal. Fails on the turn. They're off. Off stride at the start as they race for position is Jackpot Johnny driving out there in the middle of the track to get the lead. Prairie Junior with Lake Hills Bow trying to tuck in third as they swing round the turn is Little Dumplin'. Entering the stretch the first time, the leader by 2 is Prairie Junior. Lake Hills Bow was second, racing third. Little Dumplin', Sunset Love fourth. They go off the quarter, 30 2/5. On the front end, it's Prairie Junior showing the way by 2, racing in second. Lake Hills Bow up on the outside, Sunset Love to be third, followed in fourth by Fee Simple. Little Dumplin' is fifth, racing sixth. Jackpot Johnny. Gypsy Dan is seventh, racing eighth. Fox Valley Wolf. GT Jamaica's ninth, trailing the field. Shawnski. Go by the half mile, 1 1 1/5. Prairie Junior stays a length. On the outside, Sunset Love second, moving through on the rail. Lake Hills Bow in fourth position to the 3/4. Fee Simple racing on the inside. Little Dumplin' is fifth. Racing in sixth on the rail, Gypsy Dan. Jackpot Johnny is seventh. Racing in eighth as they swing round the turn, Fox Valley Wolf. 3/4, 1:31 3. It's Prairie Junior, a length and a half. Along the rail, Lake Hills Bow is second. Fee Simple out there third. In the lane, Prairie Junior opens up a 3-length advantage. Lake Hills Bow racing second with Little Dumplin' third. The leader is Prairie Junior with Little Dumplin' racing second. Prairie Junior